it up for the beginning. I'll take it down in a little bit when we start.
All right. We good?
Yeah, I got to turn on the light.
Nobody likes when you turn on the light.
I like doing it with the lights on.
All right. We're starting. I'm muting you. I'm muting you.
Come on. Ha, sicker than your average. Papa twist cabbage off instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right, Biggie there. Air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose. Never choose to. Bruise, cruise who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls walk to us. Wanna do us. Screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pup. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Packing, asking who want it. You got it, nigga flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put hoes in NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace.
That's right.
All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the shit? The niggas ride dicks. Frank White push the 6 on the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tints if I want some ass. Gon' blast squeeze first. Ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. At last, a nigga rapping about blunts and bras, tits and bras, menage a trois, sex and expensive cars, and still leave you on the pavement. Condo paid for, no car payment. At my arraignment, no for the plaintiff. The daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay true. Richer than richer, so you niggas come and get. Come on.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I can fill you with real millionaire shit. That's cargo, my cargo. 160, swiftly. Wreck it by your new one. Your crew run, your crew run. I know you sick of this name brand nigga with flows. Girls say he's sweet like licorice. So get with this, nigga, it's easy. Girlfriend, here's a bitch. Call me round 10, come through, have sex on rough, that's Persian.
That's right.
Come up to your job, hit you while you're working, for certain. Papa freaking, not speaking, leave that ass leaking like rapper demo. Tell them who, take their clothes off slowly. Kill them with the force like Kobe, dick black like Kobe, watch me roam like Romy. Lucky they don't owe me, where to say show me, homie.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, biggie, biggie.
All right, everybody. The Right on Cue Show, powered by Green Legion Radio and part of the Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia. It is Christmas in July, is it not, everyone? It is football season, baby, and we're back. We are back, everybody. It is great to hear that everybody's reporting to camp today, as opposed to a few seasons that have passed, we're coming in with everybody at least relatively healthy. We don't have a basketball injury from the off season. We don't have anything remotely close to something that's going to keep any key player off the field, at least for now. Of course, as soon as training camp starts, we know that's going to wind up changing, and it's unfortunate, but this is, part of the game. We do also have somebody else that will be joining our room every now and then. It's called Drunk Diaz, everybody, and there he is. And there's going to be some fun stuff with this particular element over the years, I would bet. Sam, are we in agreement on that one?
I plan on using this very often.
Excellent. Sam, Adam needs the code.
I already did it.
All right.
Help me out
So
a second.
I think the unhappy Gilmore is going to be joining us here in just a moment. Lou Mancini, Dave Califoot, Joe Finelli, Keenan, Russ, Adam, who am I missing? Rick Haynes. You guys, nice start. Way to jump in on the room with us today. We're gonna have some fun today, but let's get through business first. Again, the show is brought to you by our friends at Bud Light Seltzer, and Michelob Ultra, Stateside Vodka, and Stateside Bourbon. Diaz, Dave Bavuso, State Farm Agency, Greater Philadelphia Health Action. Bring his ass in here.
You can do it
Adam,
himself.
boy, Adam.
What's crap?
Bucks County Baseball Company, Premier Window Cleaning, WeHateDirtyWindows.com. That's WeHateDirtyWindows.com. The Ludlam Bar and Grill, which we had an excellent weekend at the Shore. Thank you, Sam, once again for the hospitality. Thanks, Big Sam and Donna, for bringing a gang of people, which is a result of Super Sam bringing a gang of people. It was a blast. Stacy, Richard, good to see you guys. Sean Henderson, Sean Brace, program director for Fox Sports The Gambler in Philadelphia, shows up out of nowhere, which was great because it gave us an excuse to kick Diaz off the table for a little while.
Sure did.
And of course, Advantage Health Plus, everybody. Going to be a big sponsor coming up here shortly, I do believe. You guys, this is the Right on Cue show. We are going to have fun today. We got a lot to get to, and it's going to be. I'm going to be all over the dish today. I wanted, since we didn't have a show last week, and I think the one before that I was pretty crocked up, but
Hey, Q, why didn't we have a show last week? Just curious.
honestly, because, well, I'll tell you. Because for the 3 months I was in the Caymans, I had a personal situation that I was dealing with. You know about it. And it had, both of you know about it. And it had made me completely miserable for the most part while I was down there. And I went and so here's a fun story. So I'm supposed to leave on Sunday, and I realize I'm getting dumber as with every breath, to be honest with you. You have to have a travel certificate.
Anybody want to chime in and argue, or
No. We already knew. Well, hold on. This guy does, but you know. But
Bada bing.
Bada bing. You have no idea the bada bing coming, Adam.
There's
have
video.
idea.
That's all I'm going to say is there's video.
There is
God.
video. Watching and listening to Diaz try to cover Higher Ground by Red Hot Chili Peppers on a complete power load. Everybody, Sam has this in her ammunition bar, and I am happy that she has it, because the next time he tells her that he wants his crab cake broiled instead of fried, Sam, let it loose. Just you have complete autonomy to embarrass him at any point in time.
And you gave me permission to physically harm him.
Yeah, no, knock him out.
I think that's the part that everybody's looking forward to.
Knock him out. Just straight up knock him out. So the 3 months I was down there, I had some stuff that was pressing. I had some stuff that was weighing on my mind. And essentially, well, I was going to extend my stay, but I wasn't having the time that I should. I know, first world problems. I get it. Nobody wants to hear about it, but I thought that you need a travel certificate to go to the Caymans, and I thought I had extended my travel certificate long enough to get me through this little trip I took last week. I was wrong, and I got to the airport, and it was Sunday, and the Cayman Islands don't have an algorithm that accepts your travel certificate through the digital conveyance. You have to apply for it, and then you have to wait for one of the monkeys down there to get, out of the church on Sunday and get in there and approve it. Now, here's the worst part. It was approved at 9:30. My flight was supposed to take off at 8:20. I knew it was going to get approved. I've been approved for 2 of them already, pre and post COVID, and they would not allow me. American Airlines would not allow me on the flight. I had a connecting flight through Miami. They would not allow me to get on the flight to Miami without that proper travel certificate. I'm like, guys, it's going to be, it's going to be good to go. By the time I get down there, it's going to be good to go. I guarantee it. Plus, you can make me show when I get, don't put the little sticker on my boarding pass. Make me show it. Nope, we can't let you on the flight. Fuck you guys. So I was so pissed off. I immediately went to Cavs River Deck and went and met with Tree. I literally went to Cavs River Deck and met Tree right after. And this was like 11 o'clock in the morning. And by 1 o'clock, I had him convinced that he was coming with me tomorrow to go to the Caymans. And to be honest, this is a long story that answers the question, why did we not have a show last week? I had a better time in the 4 days I was down there with Tree last week than I did in the 3.5 months that I was down there by myself.
You're down there with a clear head, right?
Yeah, just, already knew that situation's going nowhere now. And we'll talk about that at some point in time, which we will. But, it's a topic for another day, and all is well. Jay Magnetti, good to see you, hon. Luis Dominguez, please tell Ashley that I owe her a response. And yes, I'm happy. I would love for us to do a joint show the week of the Eagles-Dolphins preseason game. I think that's a fantastic idea. Couldn't be any happier than to be on her show, as she has been on mine numerous times. She has to be the hostess. All right, it's in her city. So I'm just a guest on this one.
I just need to add one thing to your previous statements. At 5:51 last Tuesday, I got a text message that said "whoops." So that's where we're at. I'm just summing it up.
Again, I forgot about the time change. It's an hour.
Which I reminded you of 3 hours prior to that.
Whatever.
Okay.
Hey, I was hammered in the pool next to the ocean.
Whoops.
No whoops. I just felt you needed a response, and that's the best I could come up with at the time. So, anyway.
So I at 5:24, I text Sam and I said, "Y'all taking a breather this week?"
What was my response?
No clue. I texted him earlier and got a vague response. I know he's in the Caymans, so she goes, and then she says, I even reminded him of the time difference. I said, all good. I'm getting in my pool. Usually, if I don't see your post, because you tagged me in it to say, hey, we're going on at 5:30 or whatever. If I don't see that by the time I get home from work, I'm like, he's sauced already, and we're not doing it.
Oh, and it was an early start too, after a very late night. Oh, Tree and I might have been babbling until about 3 a.m, and then we got up about 9, in time just for a Bloody Mary special across the street, and yeah.
Right, yeah,
well, that was all she wrote, folks. That was it. So anyway, the Right on Cue show is brought to you by our friends at Advantage Health Plus. Great show today. By the way, please, my co-host, Super Sam Brady and the Unhappy Gilmore. Make sure you check out his show tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. right here on the Green Legion YouTube channel. So we're going to have fun today, you guys. I feel like I'm a little bit behind. Even though today is Captain Demp's still in the room too, right? Demps, you better be here.
I can't tell who's in, who's out.
Even though today is the start of training camp, there's still nothing to talk about. Right now it's, hey, who got a fucking parking ticket?
Right. I talked about the same thing I talked about with a guy at work. I'm like,
Yeah, there's not much, and unfortunately, this guy doesn't have anything to say either. So
Jesus Christ. It's still like you could do it 50 times. You keep catching everybody off guard. Just, hey.
So the first thing that we're going to do.
Squirrel.
All right. Topics for today are great. First of all, we missed the month. I apologize. We had June holidays and observances. We didn't go over July, so we still have to because there's a few days left in case you missed something you want to be a part of. We have all the observances, the ones you missed and the ones upcoming. We also are going to have a conversation about House of Dragons, yes, Game of Thrones, and Marvel, Russ Taylor, and Star Wars, Super Sam, because the question that I want to ask is, I've been catching up on my GOT. All right, I was a huge fan of Game of Thrones. The last 2 episodes, not so much. It's kind of like edging yourself, and when you finally blow, you just didn't throw out as much as you thought you were going to. But I'm sorry, but this is family programming. What the fuck?
I can do that, Lou. I will do that.
Sam, I'm gonna need that photo.
You got it.
Yes. So I want to talk about. I watched the best episode of Game of Thrones right before today, right before we started. I think it's episode 7 or 8 of season 7, the last episode of season 7, when you found out everything that had been culminating for 7 years. Sansa sentences Littlefinger, and Arya whacks him with her blade. Cersei's still a cunt. Jaime tells her to go fuck herself. Sam finds out that Jon Snow is a Targaryen, and even better, right as Jon Snow starts banging his Aunt Daenerys. So,
sounds like my typical day at work.
Yeah. The only thing missing is a monumental money shot, but we just talked about edging anyway, so we're going to get back to that in a little bit. We're going to talk about birds that need to spread their wings this year. There's 3 of them, possibly 4. And if one of those can do this, sky's the limit. But one of them is in particular, and we're going to go over that. We're also going to have a couple of, highlight games that made you excited, that got your blood flowing, that reminds you how awesome football is. And we're going to do that actually right now. If I can figure this out. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm still learning.
I can only teach so much so fast.
So here we go. Why not get it rolling for everybody, huh? There we go.
What the blue fuck is that?
You got this. Ready? Open it all the way.
There you go.
And go.
Only 152 yards throwing for Favre. Philadelphia Eagles playing at 102-degree temperature in the shade in Dallas. Cowboys, yeah. Cowboy races. Hey, I need some ice. Eagles sideline was in
Everybody can see this, all right? Yes?
98 degrees.
Yep.
The opening kickoff, the opening game of the season. Oh, my God, it's an onside kick. And Demeen Douglas recovers for the Eagles on the kick by David Akers. You're doing this on the road with a young team. Deuce Staley, 7 yards. Same possession, Deuce Staley. 9 yards and a face down. Next play, Donovan McNabb. to Deuce Staley. Blocking, moves, speed, 20 yards. 2 plays later, Deuce Staley sweeping left, touch that down to the 2. That sets up a 1-yard pass to Jeff Thomason. If you're Troy Aikman, you weren't expecting this. That's the number 1 draft pick, Corey Simon. Number 1 pick of a few years ago, Mike Mamula. Number 1 draft pick of a few years ago by the Jets, Hugh Douglas. Dave Campo, his first game as Cowboy coach. Man. Deuce Staley, first quarter. Nothing can stop him, not even the bench. On his own sideline, someone's got to kind of step in, don't they, Tom?
Yeah, I thought his teammates would do a better job of trying to catch him, but he got there quick. They would have if they had a chance. Fortunately, he wasn't really hurt very bad.
Neither team could stop Deuce Staley on this day. McNabb to the end zone, the pass broken up, but there's a flag on the play. Isaiah Reese, flag. And here comes Staley, treated for a little leg wound there, and he comes back in. So from the 1, Deuce
Boom.
Staley, touchdown. 129 yards for the Eagles in the first quarter. Deuce had 102 of them. Early second quarter, 3rd and 12, Dallas, 21-0 Philadelphia. James Darling. Oh, man, Aikman, he took more of a beating than Bledsoe did because the Eagles had such a big time. Concussion, goes to hospital for observation. 11 times the Eagles in 1991 with that great defense of Reggie White and company sack. Remembrances of this.
We have to remember he was a much younger man than you can take those hits when you're younger. He had to leave that game today after that last hit we just saw.
Third quarter, Deuce Staley, 35 yards. Deuce Staley, 201 yards rushing. Oh, then Donovan McNabb said, you know what, you take a roll for a minute, Deuce. Let me handle it. So second-year pro, Donovan McNabb, first career rushing touchdown. What an embarrassment for the Cowboys, and what a win.
Look at that line.
They're going to make the playoffs. 41-14 Philly in Dallas. As we go inside the numbers.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, look
Not
at
a
that
bad
line.
way,
For
not a bad way to start getting pumped up for the season. The pickle juice game. Missy, what's up? Joe Finelli, I want a chug rematch, but I know I'm going to lose. Rick Haynes, fuck the Cowboys. I agree. David Caliphate, yes. Pickle juice. Ed Wakely, good to see you. This is good. This is a fun room right now. You guys got to hang around. So we're going to do that periodically throughout the show. Go over some stuff that was really fucking fun, stuff to get you fired up about the season. But let's talk. I got a question I want to pose to obviously Sam and Adam, but also to the room, because Captain Demps pointed this out. Adam pointed this out. A bunch of people pointed this out to me about the new Kyler Murray deal. And I am sorry. I did forget to have
I bet you better have that one ready.
ready before we got to the yep. So
wow, you're making me feel more important than a dwarf among midgets.
Hey, can you reach the Crispix? Yes, I can.
I just love the voice. Hey, we represent the Lollipop Guild. And we'd like to welcome you to Munchkin Land. There's a clause in Kyler Murray's contract, which is $240-some million guaranteed. Are you fucking shitting me?
I get into that conversation with people all the time. Go ahead, but I mean, we can go back to the contract whenever you want.
Yeah. So there's a clause where he has to have 4 hours of film study a week.
They calling that the Jamarcus Russell.
Okay. First, was this to suggest that he wasn't watching any film? I mean, isn't that why you're in the film room?
It's part of your job, especially as a quarterback.
I mean, what was he trying to figure out how his girlfriend wouldn't find out about the chick who was doing his hair? What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Or is this so new school that these guys don't feel as though they need to do this anymore? I don't get this. Like, if
bam, there it is, Lewis. Nice.
There it is, the Wonderlink. Dude. So Vince Young still holds the record. 6 on the Wonderlink.
Dream team.
You have to be one dumb son of a bitch to score a 6 on the Wonderlink. I think they ask you what 2 + 2 is. And
yeah, so I kind of
the only answer that allows you to have a 6 is carrot.
2 + 2 = apples. I kind of always wondered about that thing. Like, they use it as such a freaking heavy measurement on these guys. Like, they score a 6. Is this one of these things where, like, if you misspell your name,
fill in the blank? Benjamin Franklin discovered 7.
George Washington was the first president of cat.
Mayonnaise.
Oh God.
Oh God. So yeah. And I'm only on drink number 1, and I've lost a couple pounds. If you haven't noticed, you guys, I've been on like a 700 calorie diet per day, except for the weekend. Then I was down in Sam's and I had to recoup. So I've been on like nothing diet right now.
I was going to say, I don't think eating pizza steaks.
Oh my God, I smashed every bit of the pizza that was in her fridge between about 2:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock a.m. on about the 3 or 4 times that I woke up going, oh my God, I need another slice of this motherfucking pizza.
Shout out to Spinners for being awesome.
Spinners, yes. Shout out to Spinners on the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, if that's what it's considered.
Yeah, it is. It's a Promenade Boardwalk, whatever you want to call it.
So Kyler Murray. All right, look, it honestly, does this raise a red flag with anybody? Because honestly, I'm wondering, why are people getting worked up about it? Is it just, oh my God, this jerk off wasn't watching any film and they had to throw this clause in there? I'm can anybody elaborate on this for me?
Sam, you got anything?
So I don't know anything about it. I didn't read anything about it. It usually, if there's some kind of clause put in there, it's because they're not doing their job, and in order to be paid, you have to do your job. So if I had to guess, that's what it had to do with.
I have to assume, Adam.
Right? Yeah. That's part of the assumption for sure. The other thing is, everything you read about this case, a bit of a brat. Right, a bit of my way or the highway type of kid, right? A lot of me, not so much we. So I think it's Arizona protecting themselves a little bit. Like we don't want to hear any excuses. It's in your fucking contract. Tough shit. This is the way we expect things done.
Hey, Diaz, what do you got to say about this? All right,
apples.
2 + 2 = carrot.
Carrot.
Brian Walden back. You did look like you had a time in Miami. You were defiling that inner tube. That's okay. And I wanted to show you. I tagged you. You didn't respond on Facebook, you dick. I got that shirt for you that Adam loves so much that says Jesus hates the Yankees. But, finally found
it's like I told you, we don't give a shit what he thinks either.
You guys gave up a long time. Everybody in New York gave up a long time ago. And you can kiss that cross all you want. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah. Jesus isn't fooled.
He knows. All right, let's do this. Let's take a quick break. You guys, we have a great room. We have a great show coming up. I swear to you, I have Fat Boy Slim. All right, it's a 3-minute and 30-second song. We're going to do this real quick. I got to take a piss. Coming right back after this on the Right on Cue show, powered by Green Legion Radio, part of the Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia. Don't go anywhere. I have a list of observances for this month. Again, I didn't think it'd get funnier than the month before, but it continues to do so. And then we're going to talk about those Philadelphia Eagles that need to spread their wings and fly this year. And if so, NFC Championship game, you guys. NFC Championship game. The Right on Cue Show with Super Sam and the Unhappy Gilmore back right after this.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. 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 I have to praise you.
All right, the Right on Cue Show, powered by Green Legion Radio and part of the Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia. Oh, God, he was terrible, Keenan. Obviously, Abby wasn't around this weekend to dress him. We all found that out. It was terrible. It's hey, look, I get it. It's the shore, and it's the only place you can wear a tank top, and I would still never wear a tank top, even when I was in shape. I don't know. It's just... Super Sam, you're muted right now.
You had a sleeveless shirt on when you started.
Sleeveless, not a
Oh.
tank top.
I had a tank top on.
Well, you're allowed. I mean, no,
No.
guys are not allowed. All right, that's where I'm going. So, everyone, this is important. It just starts with a whopper. Okay, giggity. I love this. Okay, here we go. I want to get into July 2022 observances for your calendar.
Oh, boy.
monthly observances. Okay? Just right off the bat. Here we go. Bioterrorism Disaster Education and Awareness Month.
Sounds important.
Bioterrorism Education and Awareness Month. Family Golf Month. Herbal Prescription Interaction Awareness Month. Let's figure out how we can put a hippie next to a doctor.
Ugh.
International Alopecia Month for women. All right. Good with that. International Zine Small Magazine Month. I don't know what that is. National Blueberry Month. I can get down with that. National Cell Phone Courtesy Month.
Fuck off.
Well, I haven't seen anybody on an airplane ever give anybody on their cell phone courtesy. All right. First of all, when we're on a plane, I do not fucking care what you want to talk about or your conversation with your business, your friends,
Hang up.
your family,
Fucking
or whatever broad you're banging or trying to bang at the time. Shut the fuck up. National Deli Salad Month. If it was National Toss Someone Salad Month, I'd be more into it.
that'd be a lot more fun.
Yes. National Doghouse Repairs Month.
So, all right, I got
Hold on,
questions
let me say
there.
that again. National Doghouse Repairs Month.
So is this like an actual doghouse?
What is that? I don't know.
Or is this like you're in trouble with your wife and you're trying to
It-
repair the
it's in
shit?
quotes.
Yeah. See, I think it's you're in deep shit with the wife or the girlfriend and you're trying to,
Makes
Or,
sense.
or both at the same time.
or both at the same time.
National-
Probably why you're in trouble in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. National Family Reunion Month. Makes sense. 4th of July.
Unless
think-
you're Aaron Rodgers.
Perfect. National Grilling Month. Makes sense. Again. National Horseradish Month. I can get down with that.
No, thank
I
you.
love me some horseradish.
And it goes with grilling hot dogs. I get it.
No, it goes with cocktail sauce, and I love shrimp.
Fuck yeah.
National Hot Dog Month. National
Yeah.
Ice Cream Month.
I like both of them.
National Make a Difference to Children Month. I'm down with all these.
So you have
National
your regular hot dogs or the foot long?
Giggity.
Well, we all know the answer to that. yeah.
The size matters, right?
Might not be completely applicable, but I'm going with it.
Wow, you're making me feel more important than a dwarf among midgets.
Hey, can you reach the Crispix? Yes, I can.
National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. Well, I know 3 minorities in this room that need a little help. Russ, Keenan, and Brian. All of them.
I can't even defend you guys because I've seen some of the stuff you wrote. So, like, I would love to be there. But like, don't talk about my Keenan or my Russ or my Bryant that way. But I've seen some of the stuff you post.
In this case, she's like, I got nothing.
I just
You
saw
guys are
what,
fucked.
first of all, Keenan's nuts. Russ is nuttier. And I just saw what Bryant did to an inner tube or a flotation device in Miami. And you know what? I am proud to say that I might need to join you on the Mental Health Awareness Month, even though I'm not a
Well, I don't love them any less. I don't love them any less.
my mental Keenan, my mental is healthy.
There you go.
National Park and Recreation Month, National Vacation Rental Month,
Yes.
National Watermelon Month.
Yeah.
Fuck
Don't
yeah.
let it fool you. I'm down. Down. You know what the best part about watermelon is?
Spitting the seeds at people.
Everything.
Yep.
Everything. And it has so little calories.
Right.
Just saying.
It's
Let's see.
water.
It's water.
Sarcoma Awareness Month. Thanks for the downer. Smart Irrigation Month. Social Wellness Month. Women's Motorcycle Month.
Vroom.
What the fuck was that?
Just happened?
What the fuck was that?
Hold on.
Vroom.
39 39:30, Sam. Write it down because we are clipping that. You have to, or you're fired. Worldwide Bereaved Parents Awareness. What's bereaved? Bereaved?
That means sad. I don't like that.
What's
Move
bereaved?
on.
Move on.
Yep.
Bereavement, yeah.
Weekly observances. National Independent Living Week, July 1st through 7th.
Sorry, but if you live independently, you should be celebrating all the time.
I do.
Right.
Hold on.
Oh,
Gotta-
shit.
Gotta make sure you guys see this. Oh, yeah. This actually exists. Be nice to New Jersey Week.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Hold on. Diaz, what do you have to say on that? I think people from Jersey suck, man. I think people from Jersey suck. Go Sixers. Go Sixers, man.
What
Adam,
the
are you
fuck?
going to fall off the chair?
I don't know. Apples!
Apples. Carrot.
I was fine until you started with the whole Go Sixers shit. That was right over the edge.
Yeah, 2028, dude. We're going to have our own stadium. Fuck you, Jersey. Yeah, go Sixers.
Oh, God.
National Farriers Week, honoring the men and women who care for horse hooves.
Okay. That's important.
So I guess Elmer's is not getting this award, huh?
Apparently not. Nor is Purina Dog Chow.
Right, Gorilla Glue's not up for that one.
few other slightly obscure equestrian awards.
Fucking
don't make
Purina
the
Dog
award.
Chow. Fucking McDonald's horse nipple meat, whatever the fuck that shit is.
The McHorse.
The McHorse nipple.
I'm sorry, this is my favorite part of the show every fucking time. Captive Nations Week. All right, go Ukraine. National Moth Week. Not Mothra, which I could get behind.
Right.
All right. Nothing
National
better than,
Moth Week?
Moth.
Spell it.
M-O-T-H.
Like a moth?
Moth. M-O-F. Yes,
Oh.
like fucking flying around.
Those
Get
things
your-
are fucking
get your fucking
disgusting.
drink. All of a sudden you drink and you go, oh my God, I'm going to die. But in fact, it's a really good source of protein. Women in Baseball Week.
All right.
Down with that. They gave the SB to the right person, the girl that hit the most home runs collegiate career out of, I think, Oklahoma, actually. Another one.
I proudly marked myself safe from having watched the fucking ESPYs this year.
Can we please do that from now on?
Right. Yeah, that's going to be a thing from
Greatest
now. I'm just gonna,
idea I have ever heard.
yeah, I'm going to create a
Can
shirt.
we please create a disaster when there's some bullshit programming on and we all mark ourselves safe from watching it?
Yeah.
Adam Gilmore, you are a fucking genius.
I promise
Can
you.
please do
That might, okay, Sam, so what was that? 43-53, something like that?
All right,
Please
I'm really
save
gonna
that.
write this down now.
Please save that clip because I promise you those fucking words have never been put together
That
in
is
the history of my
awesome.
fucking life.
Awesome. Yes, what do you have to say? Go Sixers.
Center City, bitches. 2031.
Gilbert, dude, I'll be there. Yeah.
Oh, God. This poor dude's just getting slaughtered.
It's okay. He deserves every bit of it. All right, here we go. We're not done. Let's get to the daily observances.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I have to do it.
Good to be home for Easter.
Yeah. Good to be home for Easter. We'll get through that. Good to be home for Easter. Why are we playing this now? Good to be home for Easter in theaters August 5th. The movie's called Easter Sunday. Not
even a real country anyway.
My son could have been a doctor or a lawyer, rich and true. Instead, he burned up like a piggy on a... Or blame society.
Or should we blame the images on TV?
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. July 1st, Canada Day. Woohoo! The only good thing about Canada is if you're an 18-year-old living in Detroit.
Right. Windsor's just a skip away, folks.
It's just a fucking tunnel away, dog.
I went there by
Oh.
accident once.
Everybody makes it to Canada by accident at least once. It's fucking Canada.
National Creative Ice Cream Flavor Day, National Ginger Snap Day. If
Ooh.
Snap wasn't on that, I'd get behind it. Resolution
love Ginger
Renewal
Snap.
Day, second half of the year day. Ooh. Somebody
Second.
put their 2 + 2 = carrot hat on.
Look at the big brain on that fucking jerk off.
Look at the big brain on Brad. July 2nd, International Day of Cooperatives. Made in the USA Day. Down with that. Shit you not. Shit you not. I don't know how you go about getting this approved, but I think I am going to make an application for National Stick Your Thumb Up Your Fucking Ass and Sniff It Day.
It seems legit.
World UFO Day. A day to encourage people to watch the skies for unidentified flying objects.
Yeah, that's because there's too many people who walk around with fucking tin hats on all goddamn day. But, looking for black helicopters and
Hey,
shit.
tell Merrill to swing away.
Jesus Christ.
Tell Joey Gallo to swing away.
Fucking knob. Get out of here. You're going to bring that asshole up.
Felt wrong not to swing.
Dude, the shift is the problem.
Yeah. You see, even Schwarber was trying to lay down a bunt to the left side the other last night. But
Hey,
we'll
dude,
get into
Schwar-
that Bryson Stott laser later on.
Yeah.
Compliment your mirror day. Can't we just say self-narcissism day?
I mean,
Right, just
tell-
look in the
I-
mirror and go, you sexy bitch. And
I
walk
do
off.
that every day.
Hey, it's fine to compliment yourself into a mirror unless you start jerking off to it.
Family programming, folks. Remember that.
Awkward.
Just telling you. Eat beans day. Stay out of the sun day.
No.
Sam, how'd you like it when I pushed you in the pool this weekend?
I know. That's the second time now in my life that Quimby has pushed me in a pool.
That's right. Second time in less than 12 months. Independence Day, National Barbecued Spare Ribs Day.
Yummy.
Yeah.
National Apple Turnover Day. Apples! July 6th, International Kissing Day. Missed that one. I'd have been all over the joint. July 6th, National Fried Chicken Day.
Yeah.
Got it.
Come on, baby. Crispy crunchy, baby. Crispy crunchy. I can see it from here. Take your webmaster to lunch day. Wow. Maybe we ought to look into the mirror a little bit harder and compliment ourselves. I don't know. Father-daughter take a walk together day. Or
What day
Pornhub
was that?
Father-daughter swap. That's much more fun.
What day was that?
July 7th.
Okay.
National Macaroni Day, National Strawberry Sundae Day, Tell the Truth Day. No. World Chocolate Day. July 7th's got a bunch, man. We can get into it. July 8th, National Chocolate with Almonds Day.
Yummy.
National Motorcycle Day. Scud, Savor the Comic, Unplug the Drama Day.
Meh.
What the fuck is that? July 9th, Bald is In Day. National Sugar Cookie Day. July 10th, Don't Step on a Bee Day.
I will squash that sumbitch every single time I see his nasty ass on the
No,
ground.
we need bees.
We do. We
We don't need the one that was on the sidewalk that I stepped on. Okay. Makes me feel better and fuck him.
Look, bees are fine. National Yellow Jacket Day, I got a problem.
Right, yeah. I get fair. Fine. National Wasp Day, eat a dick.
July 10th, National Pina Colada Day.
Got it.
July 11th, All-American Pet Photo Day, International Town Criers Day. Make Your Own Sunday Day, National Blueberry Muffin Day, World Population Day, 7-Eleven Day, honoring the convenience store. That's acceptable. I'd love to honor that day every July 13th.
July
Send your
11th.
fucking complaints to the FCC. I don't care. Murder Hornets Day. Joe Pinelli. Time it in. My man. July 12th, Cow Appreciation Day, especially in South Park. Different Colored Eyes Day. Okay. Matt Scherzer.
Right.
Creepy. Siberian Husky. Adorable. Matt Scherzer. Creepy. National Pecan Pie Day.
Hell yes.
Night of Nights, an on-air event honoring history of maritime radio in Point Reyes National Sea. Thanks. Okay. July 13th, Bastille Eve, known as Night Watch. The men of the Night Watch got. Embrace Your Geekness Day. Sam's down with that.
I do that every day.
Right.
Full buck moon, so called by Native Americans due to the new antlers of buck deer that appear at this. What the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds.
Gruntled Workers Day, National Beef Tallow Day, National French Fries Day.
Woo!
There we are. National Nitrogen Ice Cream Day.
It's ice cream. I don't really
My
give a fuck how you
preferred
make it.
food after a whippet is definitely a soft serve. Bastille Day. Oh, that's a French holiday. Don't worry. They already gave up on that. National Mac and Cheese Day.
Yes.
Yes.
Down. National Gummy Worm Day. That's July 15th. Now, I know a few people on here that would just prefer if it was National Gummy Day.
Right.
National Tapioca Pudding Day. Poisonous tapioca, just so you know.
I don't
World
make that
Youth
shit.
Skills Day. We're almost done, guys. And by that, I mean we're halfway through the month. Fresh Spinach Day. National Bridal Sale Day. National Woody Wagon Day.
That sounds perverse.
Love it. Toss away the could haves and should haves day. Women's Dive Day. What are you diving for? I could get behind this.
Literally.
And figuratively.
Hey-o.
Giggity. National Ice Cream Day. National Peach Ice Cream Day. That's a peach, hun. National Tattoo Day. Sorry, some of you should not be telling as many stories on your body as you do. World Emoji Day. Hold on, I just got a text message from Piggy.
So, Adam.
Yes,
how
ma'am.
are you?
I'm worn out.
We're not done yet.
Weekend
This
was
is great. July 18th, National Caviar Day. National Get Out of the Doghouse Day. What the fuck? Isn't that the one on the first?
So I'm thinking July happens to be a month where dudes are really pissing off.
That's because everybody's running around in the least amount of clothes. They're
Bingo! Thank you. Apples!
2 + 2 equals?
Apples!
Nelson Mandela International Day. Can totally get behind that. Major League Baseball All-Star Game. National Daiquiri Day. I'm down with a daiquiri here and there. I know the bartender isn't, but I'm down with it. International Balloon Dog Day. I just want a bicycle. Why are you? Shut up and make me a bike, clown. Everybody got that one?
Attaboy, Lou. There you go.
Fortune Cookie Day. Fortune cookies were not invented by the Chinese. International Chess Day, Moon Day. I could be behind that one.
I actually did that in Milwaukee. First morning we woke up, I went straight to the window, bare-assed.
That a girl. Tits on glass. National Hot Dog Day. Again, National Lollipop Day. Oh, yeah. Take Your Poet to Work Day. National Junk Food Day.
Right,
I'm in. Rat Catcher's Day. Gorgeous Grandma Day. Apparently, July 23rd is Gilf Day.
Right.
Hot Enough For You Day, National Day of the Cowboy.
Boo.
No. National Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day.
Fuck yeah. Damn right.
In National Vanilla Ice Cream Day.
Mix that with the peanut butter and chocolate, we're good.
Chocolate and peanut butter in it.
That's it.
July 24th, Auntie's Day, Cousin's Day, International Self-Care Day, National Drive-Thru Day, National Tequila Day.
Because no good story starts with a fucking salad.
Hold on a second. Isn't that a bit of a hypocrisy? National Tequila Day. We don't have any agave plants in the United States. So I had to be national. Just curious. Tell an old joke day. Bum, bum, bum. National Hot Fun. I bring my wife everywhere. Somehow she comes back. National Hot Fudge Sundae Day. Parents' Day. Pioneer Day in Utah. Utah. You're cute. International Day for the Conservation of Mangrove Ecosystem. You know what a mangrove is? It's a series of plants that form islands in saltwater, shallow areas. Do you know what the best part about them is? They're a haven for fish. It's great. You know what the worst part is? They smell like nothing but bird shit for miles away. National Coffee Milkshake Day. Conundrum. National Korean War Veterans Armistice Day. Down with that. Take your house plant for a walk day.
Okay, hold on. What?
I'm going to do that now just because he said it.
Yeah, okay, so this reminds me of the story
Take your
my
house
mother...
plant for a walk day.
That reminds me of the story my mother used to tell about the lady who used to walk around downtown Bridgeport dragging a fucking toaster behind her, yelling at it.
Perfect. Walk on Stilts Day. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're a little blurry there, Holmes.
Come on back.
We don't need to see him. We just need to hear him.
Come on. Keep coming. There we go. Back. July 28th, National Chili Dog Day.
Yes.
In National Intern Day. Ha. Can get in trouble there. As we saw a couple weeks ago. National Milk Chocolate Day. World Hepatitis Day. Wow.
You missed one. July 27th. Russ gave us this one.
Bugs Bunny's official birthday.
Excellent. Apparently the
Nice.
most racist cartoon ever.
Yeah.
International Tiger Day, National Lasagna Day, International Day of Friendship, National Cheesecake Day.
Wait, what's Friendship Day?
Nobody said anything about friendship.
You just said International Day of Friendship, didn't you?
I said International Day of Friendship. That's July 30th.
Okay, I got to tell Mike that.
There was a day that it was National Interns
Saturday.
Day.
Go
And
fuck yourself, Sam.
there was a day that it was National Interns Day and National Hepatitis Day.
That's great, right? They were together. They're on the same day, huh? Welcome to the company.
Dougie Peterson working at that organization.
Damn. World Day Against Trafficking Persons. Love that. Huge. July 31st, National Avocado Day. We know. National Mutt Day. Down with that.
Yep.
In a bunch of ways. National Raspberry Cake Day. Down. World Ranger Day. Down with that too. Not making fun of that one. Although there could be. That could be Ranger Suarez Day. Didn't win the game last night. Pitched pretty well, though. So, those are your July observances and celebration days.
Apparently, you can grow agave in Texas, just so you know.
Okay, great. Do we? Where is the authentic tequila from Texas?
I'm just telling you, you said you could. We couldn't.
Just asking.
I have no idea. I don't
I want
drink
to know.
tequila.
It's not Casamigos. I can tell you that right now.
Viva Zapata.
Let's do this. You guys got a great room. You guys are holding strong. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a break. 3 minutes. When I come back, we're talking about the birds. talking about the Birds as soon as we come back. Do not go anywhere. Anywhere. The Right on Cue Show, powered by Green Legion Radio, part of the Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia, with Super Sam Brady and the unhappy Gilmore. This Quimby. We'll be back right after this.
Looking around the house, hidden behind the window and the door, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Well, maybe I'm just too sure. Or maybe I'm just too frightened by the sound of it. Pieces of note fall down, but the letter said, it was good living with you. It was good. It was good living with you. It was good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Sitting around the house, watching the sun trace shadows on the floor, searching for signs of life, but there's nobody home. Well, maybe I'll call or I'll write you a letter. Now maybe we'll see on the 4th of July, but I'm not too sure, and I'm not too proud. Well, I'm not too sure, and I'm not too proud to say, it was good living with you. It was good. It was good living with you. It was good. So good. It's good living with you. It's good. It's good living with you. It's good. Yeah, you were so good. Yeah, you were so good.
Well, maybe I'll call or write you a letter. Everybody better than Ezra. This is the Right on Cue Show, part of the Green Legion Radio family and Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia. Time to talk Birds, everybody. So, was giving us an overlook here, and you know, we still have some deficiencies on this team. I wouldn't say that we're going into the season like we were. Every team has deficiencies, even the great ones. And we do have a couple, but we have some people that have shown some promise. And basically what I'm going to start talking about right now are those who, if they can shine a little bit, you know, they're going to have opportunities, especially in preseason, to show what they can do, and hoping they flourish a little bit, you guys. So this is what we're looking at. And obviously, you know, the quarterback position, we have concerns. We all do. We can sit here and say, oh my God, no problems at all, we're going to be good. That's full of shit. But once again, I still don't think that Jalen Hurts needs to be great. I just think he needs to be good. I think he needs to be better than what he was last year.
Above average.
Above average. And we're good. Don't turn over the ball. That's what you need to do. Don't turn the ball over. Outside of that, the position I am concerned about the most, and that is running back as far as weaknesses go right now. So who do we have on that radar list right now? Well, it's Kenny Gainwell. Kenny Gainwell right now has to show that he can produce on the ground as well as coming out of the backfield, catching passes. He had 5 rushing touchdowns last year, but only on 291 yards. Now, I think there were a lot of plays designed specifically for him, and I think he was bait a lot of times last year down at the goal line where, you're not bringing in your featured back, and all of a sudden, you're thinking of a pass play or a quarterback draw or some sort of something not going to him. And I think he was the proper recipient of great play calling, but again, only 291 yards. Now, towards the end of the season, he did become a bit of a threat catching passes out of the backfield. 33 passes for 253 yards. That was week 7 on. He didn't really, he caught a couple here and there, but he really thrived to catch balls out of the backfield in the second half of the season. Now, here you go. The depth chart right now suggests that your 1, 2, and 3 are Miles Sanders, Kenny Gainwell, and Boston Scott. And then you have New Mexico State's, what's his bucket? What's his name? David Caliphate. You know what? I have spent countless hours. Who's the guy out of New Mexico State that's in our depth chart?
I can't remember his
running back. It's not.
So the question was, why can't we sign Howard?
David, I don't understand it either. There's something.
Nobody does.
Well, he wasn't healthy again at the end of the season. Now, here's the deal.
Jason Huntley.
Thank you. There's an echo. All right, it's gone. All right, assuming right now that Jordan Howard is still unsigned, which he is, I don't understand why you don't sign him for the league minimum. You have $1.4 million to play with, $1.5 million to play with right now. And I get it. You got to sit there and wonder if there's something you can do to keep that money safe for a rainy day. But even if Jordan Howard is only effective for you when Miles Sanders is injured, all right, that's what I'm wondering here. Now, we're getting off topic a little bit, but we're talking birds here, and we're all birds the rest of the way here. If you're concerned about Jordan Howard as his health and he can't make it through a season, okay, fine. Sign him to the practice squad. And when and if Miles Sanders goes down with that ankle or that hamstring, not a broken finger, you can't, there's nothing you can do about that. I get that. And he was talking about that in his interview with Johnny. Diaz, what do you have to say about the whole thing? I pooped a Cornish game. That's awesome.
You can thank me for that one.
Thank you. Miles Sanders said this in his interview with John Clark. Hey, look, this is on me. The hamstrings, the ankle injuries, those are on me. I gotta prepare better in the season for these, but I can't do anything about a broken finger. That and we get that. But it's an odd situation where I think this team is better with Kenny Gainwell as a backup to Miles Sanders. But if Miles Sanders goes down, I think Kenny Gainwell is still a better backup to Jordan Howard. So you don't necessarily have to put the guy on the active 53-man roster. You can keep him at bay, keep him light, keep them refreshed, and then when you need them, bring that horse in. Bring that horse in. And if for some reason the guy's healthy at the end of the season, well, Jason Huntley, sorry.
Right.
You're at the practice squad. But David, I agree with you, man. I think everybody here is shaking their head a little bit about that, especially considering how well he did for us last year, how impactful of a runner he was. Even if it was only for 6 or 7 games, I get it, can't stay healthy. But if you could pick him up cheap, I mean, how many years has he been in the league? 850,000 a year. You're getting him for just over $1 million at the league minimum. All right, you can afford him right now. But here's the deal: if Kenny Gainwell can actually start running the ball a little bit and not put it on the turf, there's the other concern. Adam, you just shook your head. You know that deal. All right.
I want a guy who can get the tough yards, right? Like, I don't look. It'd be nice if it was Jordan Howard because he's proven he can do it with us. 4.7 a carry. And again, like we talk about every week, who the fuck needs that? But I honestly don't give a shit who it is. Every single one of these running backs on the depth chart right now is the same body type. They're all the fucking same. You know, I mean, Sanders is a little tiny bit bigger, but it's not enough to move the needle. I want a guy that can go in there and lay the hammer down and get me that tough 2 or 3 yards.
Do you think that they are putting their chips in on Kennedy Brooks?
Oh God, I don't know. Or do you think the tough yards are going to come with Mailata in the backfield?
Well, I mean, Kennedy Brooks is going to be the largest one out of all of them.
Right.
You know, he's 5'11" on a very, very.
What is his weight though?
Gosh, you're making me feel more important than a dwarf among midgets.
Hey, can you reach the Crispix? Yes, I can.
Yeah, that's on a good day for Kennedy Brooks. But he's also 215, and that's not a stretch. He's a beast.
Well,
he's got lower body strength. But, you know, they don't even have him listed on the depth chart.
He's not even on the depth chart.
I don't know how. 175. Lou Mancini, entertaining the room as always. Russ Taylor, David, Keenan. I want to acknowledge you guys every time I actually remember to. Joe Finelli, fastest chugger on the planet. Seriously, pissed me off. Bryant Walden, Jay Vagnetti. I wish we could see who's in the room at the time.
Right.
And a lot of them pop in and out.
I get it.
This thing just says 8 and you hover over it and it just says Facebook 0, YouTube.
That's because we got kicked off of Facebook.
Did we already?
Oh, we got kicked off like a long time ago.
Excellent. Perfect. We don't want people to, you know, it's easy for people to see Green Legions live and they check in on Facebook, but you know, people that are hanging, putting some effort into this. Anyway, Adam, your take on Kenny Gainwell. Sam, your take on Kenny Gainwell.
I have no
Go
take.
ahead, Sam. You don't have a take on Gainwell?
I have no take. I'm not prepared to comment on these things yet because I don't have tons of faith. So
that's kind of where I'm at. And it goes to the whole, they all look the same, right? They're all the same size type of guy. I want the hammer and none of them are that guy. Look, I mean, when we play the Giants, I'd give Boston Scott the fucking ball 30 times.
Exactly.
But, you know, and for whatever reason, he just runs over them.
Out on the roster for 2 fucking games out of the year.
And that's fine. I'm okay with it. But, I mean, the rest of these guys, yeah. Q, I agree. You want to see Gainwell. You want to see Gainwell do more and do more consistently this year. 1, because I think you need the depth. 2, because we're not going to have Miles Sanders next year. Right, so you want Gainwell to show you something this year, but again, you don't. The body type that they look for in a running back, just you don't have that thunder to go with the lightning.
Isn't it strange? Okay, isn't it strange that the body type they look for now in a running back has evolved so drastically since both these knuckleheads were in power? Let's not necessarily in power, but underneath Joe Banner. All right. I mean, your best days as a football team, obviously my favorite player of all time, Eagles can't, sorry, 1 year wonder, LeGarrette Blount.
Well, he was number 2.
LeGarrette Blount, Deuce Staley, LaShawn McCoy. Okay. We could even go as far as to say Correll Buckhalter.
Wow.
All right. I can pull some names out of the hat, which
Jay Ajayi played him.
Jay Ajayi, you know, the only problem with Jay
health. Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame. He had degenerative knees. It was gonna go to hell. But your best bet running the ball has been with these bigger backs.
Agreed.
And you went and you've drafted, and I hold on a second. Now, I'm gonna agree with Spuds, and I'm gonna agree with the team, and I'm gonna agree with Howie on when they draft these running backs. All right.
Mid.
Dime a dozen. Running back is what it is in this day and age, and I get it. But you can't keep drafting the same size. You gotta throw a little thunder in there with the Lightning.
Exactly. There has to be some thunder with the Lightning. I agree with you. You want to draft them 3rd round, 4th round, whatever. I got it. It makes perfect sense.
Give me some big son of a bitch in there once a draft.
Exactly. You can't come in, okay, following year. All right, wide receiver, cornerback, 5'9" running back, rinse, repeat. Like, you just can't keep doing that shit, right? You got to mix it up a little bit. Or go sign somebody. Keith fucking Byers was awesome. Just ask Pepper Johnson. Nice.
This is what I think of every running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Super Sam should love this.
Hey, Coach. Hey, nice. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Good. Great.
This is the leg? I thought you told me he was solid muscle.
Well, he's much stronger than he looks. I'm wiry.
I'm wiry.
Get shit out of the way. He's wiry.
I'm wiry. Wiry.
Say it.
I'm here.
Wiry.
He's wiry.
Let's play football, bitch.
Yeah. There you go. Lou Mancini, Keith fucking Byers. I love that. You know what? I understand it wasn't his God-given name, but he switched it legally. Ed Wakely. Exactly. I don't want to see a trickeration. Short passes of any of that shit on 3rd and 18. I want to know we're moving the sticks because a big back is going to smash his way to the marker.
Bingo.
Thank you, Ed.
Well, and what is all the trickery tell you? They don't feel like you can. You don't feel like you can beat them straight up. So you got to pull trick fucking plays left and right. Bullshit.
And
some of it's fine in like oddball situations, but I agree with that.
After last season, when they realized the Vegas odds were 4.5 games last year.
Yeah.
That was their over-under. They won 9. And they did it how? Running the ball.
Yeah, played bully ball for a good part of the season.
Bully ball. Exactly. Yep. Now, here's the deal. Here's the thing. All right. Maybe they are putting that much faith in their offensive line. And it's possible I can see that.
Or just shove people around enough, create enough space for these little guys to go. I mean, think about it. Once they get through, I mean, if a linebacker's trying to, nobody's, they're gone. I mean, you saw Sanders just a couple of years ago. What, he hit 22 point something miles an hour?
I just
flying down the field.
You know what it is? You know what it boils down to? Simple mathematics. 2 + 2 = carrot. But I don't, if Miles Sanders is not your primary ball carrier, I don't think Kenny Gainwell is.
No.
And considering Miles Sanders has not stayed healthy throughout an entire season yet, that is my concern. Look, if Miles Sanders was durable, I'm down, dog. I'm down with the booby, 100%. I'm always down with boobies, by the way. But I'm down with this particular booby if he was able to stay healthy. He's not been. So you are resting the success of your team, on one of three options. Only one of them is viable, but still dangerous. The three options are if Miles Sanders goes down, Kenny Gainwell. Or your quarterback, who you don't want running the ball. You don't want to turn him into Donovan, a.k.a. 2005 Atlanta Falcons. You don't want it to 2006 Minnesota. You don't want to turn him into this, okay? Or their passing attack. And that's a lot of pressure for an essential sophomore quarterback who already has enough pressure on him. Imagine this, and this is the one element we haven't discussed yet. Fucking Russ. All I did was look to the right for a half a second. New math. Wakanda forever. Sorry. Great. So.
Squirrel!
Yes. Here's the part that we haven't discussed. What happens to the psyche of Jalen Hurts when Miles Sanders goes down and there isn't another back that we can rely on to pick up tough yards?
Yeah, he's going to feel like he has to do it all himself. Not good.
Do we need that for him? Does he need that? When there's a guy out there who we can all agree can handle that load.
Yeah, can shoulder the load. I don't think there's a feature back on the roster, even if you add Jordan Howard. You're rotating backs no matter what. But you know, different situations call for different shit. I just don't like it when they get real cute about it. Right? Like you get a 3rd and 1 and Jordan Howard's on the field. I expect you to give the fucking ball to Jordan Howard. I don't want to see some bubble screen or
I get it.
Fucking end around bullshit.
I get it. And you know what else? Well, maybe this is time. You just don't have a quarterback that can put the entire game into his hands just yet, as opposed to one that we had before. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting at it. If I can figure out how to do this. There we go. Check it out. So let's enjoy a little bit of fun time here again on the Right On Cue show. Part of the Green Legion radio family and Fox Sports radio family here in Philadelphia. Let's do it.
Oh, yes.
Takes the snap. He's back again. He fires. Touchdown, Kevin Moss. And that should wrap it up. Moss, 9 yards deep, center of the end zone. 31-10. Eagles down by 3 touchdowns. It's been done. It's almost into the miracle stage. It is 1st and 10. They stay in the spread formation with the slot to the far side of the field. 7:45 to go in regulation. Takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He floats it. Complete. Good. But with the football is selling. At the 20. At the 15. 10-5. Touchdown! Rod Stella! And it is 31-17. Akers to kick off. It's an onside kick. Covered by Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper. There he is.
They are moving quickly. 7-13. Eagles trailing 31-17. Vick in the gun. McCoy to his left. Ball comes back to Vick. Here comes the rush. He ducks under a man and he's going to run.
That was one of the most amazing ducks I've ever seen.
I mean, how great was he in this game? Jesus.
Fast and physical.
My God.
Eagles are only 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversion. But this is the biggest of all. 3rd down. It goes to Vick. Quarterback draw. He's in. He's got a 1-touchdown game. You better believe there are a lot of nervous.
Look at Coughlin.
He's already shitting himself.
We have seen our share of miracles in Eagles-Giants game. All right, 5:21.
Look at watch this. This is one of my favorite parts.
A Giants beat writer, I believe for the New York Star Ledger by the name of Jerry Heisenberg, wrote an excellent book called No Medal for Valor. And there aren't in this game. You win or you lose, but give the Eagles some credit for coming back and playing with everything they're worth, which earlier in this game wasn't very much, but they have changed this game. The Eagles are 88 yards and 7 points away. What a game this has turned into. Vick's back. He's looking. Here comes the rush. Vick rolling. He's going to run. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
So fast.
40, and he is hit as he comes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Michael Vick has given the Eagles life. 218, 217. Can Vick complete the job? On 2nd and 10, Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He steps up. He's going to run. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Cuts to the outside. Down at the 20. Down at the 19 goes Michael Vick. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This is something special. 1:40 to go in regulation. And the Eagles make it all the way back. It is 2nd down and 3. 1:28. The ball at the Giants' 12. Vick in the gun. He's back. He looks. He fires. Complete. It is to Macklin.
What a freaking move by Macklin out there.
That was a great move.
Yeah, he didn't get enough credit for how good he really was.
And then places it on Snyder. Shot. A 13-yard touchdown pass to Jeremy Macklin. This is unbelievable. We're tied. We are tied at 31. Mike, I have not seen anything like this. If somehow, some way, the Eagles win this thing, I will tell you right now, this will be the most memorable game I will have ever broadcast. Akers to kick off. 31-31. The Eagles have made it all the way back. I have never seen anything like this. Manning in the shotgun. He's touchdown passes today. He's back. He steps up. He's hit. Down he goes.
I remember Eli's face.
Matt Dodge, don't punt it to him.
Gets it away. It's a knuckler. Jackson takes it at the 30.
Oh, he drops the fucking thing.
Looks for running room.
This is my favorite part, right?
Right? Jason Avant. Bam!
The Eagles win. This is their play. The medalist number 2. He ran around until all the zeros were off the clock, and the Giants fans can't believe it. And the Eagles have just pulled off the most remarkable win I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Dude, the look on Eli's face when he takes that, he gets up and it's like just, I'm a football player.
You teach me to football?
Right.
All right. One more break. We come back. We got 3 more players to go over, and we're done. I was in the hospital. Hey, brother, glad you're out. That's all I can say on that one. All right. All right. Let's do this. The Right on Cue show. Part of the Green Legion Radio family and part of the Fox Sports Radio family. I'm getting drunk. I've only had a salad and a little pasta today so far.
Telling you, no
Super
good
Sam
story
Brady.
starts with a salad.
Super Sam Brady, the Unhappy Gilmore, and Quimby on the Right on Cue show. We'll be back right after this.
Jeans, dirty hair and titty rings. Say what you see, man. We got these questions. Is it true that you've sold your soul? I say, hey man, I don't know. Let me a quarter, won't you? I'll call my accountant. Let's get on this. Get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth. Stop this spinning. Get off this. Get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth, stop this minute. Every little lie you told us come around the judging stone. Yeah, all we're trying to do is make a fortune. Yeah, we ain't got no government loans, no one sends a check from home. Get this, we're just doing what we wanted. So let's get off this, get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth and stop this minute. Get off this, get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth and start this minute. Well, the guitar player's staying out in Hollywood and saying he's just trying to get some sleep. But everyone's complaining, are you truly deeply cynical? Cause boy, you know I loved you so when no one knew your name and you were pompous. Still out, let's get off this, get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth and stop this minute. Get off this, get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth, get off this, get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth and stop this minute. Get off this, get on with it. If you want to change the world, shut your mouth, yeah.
All right, the Right on Cue show, powered by Green Legion Radio and part of the Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia. We got some more players to go over here for the Philadelphia Eagles that need to shine during the regular season and training camp here. Sam, what do you got?
I just saw a man fly by my window in a chair with a motorized something. He literally flew across my window in a chair and like a balloon type of situation.
Yes.
I never saw anything like it. I almost shit my pants.
About 15 years ago, we had a guy get pulled over on a motorized bar stool here.
Okay.
Drunk
This
off
was-
his ass.
This was flying.
From Liberty Mutual.
Sorry, I'll be with you here in a second.
This was
Was
flying.
flying?
Yes.
That's so much better.
Excuse me, little lady.
Get change of $1.
Change? No, I'm.
Little lady. Little lady.
I didn't say it. I got the wrong clip. I was robbed by a little old lady on a motorized cart. That's right. Motorized. You said it. Sam,
Yes.
you're moving the mic.
I know.
Stop.
I can't. I'm typing something.
Can't. Got to type. All right. So, Diaz, what do you have to say about this entire thing?
I'll have 100 of those ready to go at all times. Don't
Wait,
worry.
What Cornish game ends?
You gotta file Diaz out though, so he can't come in and change anything.
No, they're on my computer.
Perfect. Excellent. So let's talk about 3 other players that need to shine this year in order for the Birds to be perfect, if you will. Quez Watkins, personal opinion, 640 yards receiving last season, but only 1 touchdown. And that's a bit discerning.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's actually pretty scary. I think he's going to have an opportunity now to shine at the number 3 receiver. But my question is, A, will he? And B, when will you start giving the ball to sure-handed Greg Ward? Greg Ward's making this roster. Greg Ward has no idea why he's making this roster because Greg Ward doesn't get enough playing time for how good Greg Ward is.
Yeah.
You're down with Quez. All right. I get it. You know, you have these expectations, but God, I mean, you're talking about, all right. So here's where I'm confused. And then please, Sam and Adam, chime in on this. I'm confused about this. You didn't draft Devontae Smith to be a possession receiver. All right. You drafted him to be a weapon.
Yep.
All right. A.J. Brown is not a possession receiver. He's a weapon. Okay. Quez Watkins, not a possession receiver. Wouldn't call him a weapon, would just call him a deep threat. However, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are both deep threats. But that seems a bit superfluous considering your quarterback has to throw the ball 40 yards in the air to throw it 40 yards downfield. So what don't you have on that roster right now in the slotted starting lineup that you desperately need? A possession receiver, a guy that doesn't drop the ball. Who do you have that in?
Greg Ward, the only thing I would say is usually you'd like a guy with a bigger body. But my thing with Ward,
Greg Ward has a much bigger body than Quez Watkins.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just saying overall, you'd like a possession.
Used to get the football out of the fucking water grate.
You'd like a possession receiver to be bigger, right?
All right, we don't have that.
Exactly. So in lieu of that, and you know my stance on it, I want Greg Ward in that position. I don't want Watkins in that position. I like Quez, don't get me wrong, but when you have a second-year quarterback who, like you said before, has all the pressure in the freaking world on him, what's the number one thing that a young quarterback needs?
A go-to receiver that will catch the ball every time.
Catch radius and sure hands. Greg Ward provides both. All right? Quez, I'm sure, can break one loose much easier than Ward can. Give me the guy that's gonna extend the drive. Jalen doesn't have to be pinpoint accurate for Greg Ward to catch the ball. Gets his hands on it, he catches the fucking ball. He can be under duress on a blitz on a 3rd and 6, be a little erratic on the throw, and Ward can bail him out. I don't see the same as consistent from Watkins. That's my stance on it.
Sam.
I don't disagree with that. I know you're saying we need a possession receiver. I think, I don't know. I'm trying to think back in the days when we had those like big running backs that like took care of everything for us. So I'm having a hard time with this one, but I don't disagree with you, Adam.
It's like you don't need 3 deep threats.
No.
Or do you really think that Quez is going to get singled up on your 3rd cornerback so often that he's just going to be able to break free? I mean, I'm I mean, that could be the reason, but at the same time, you hit the nail on the head. Where is the reliable catch going to come from? And yeah, Carson Wentz had Zach Ertz. That was his go-to. All right. Every quarterback needs that receiver. And maybe, maybe Hurts is still searching for it, but kind of got a feeling just watching Greg Ward over the last 3 years. Just watching him and going, wow, this guy catches everything. This guy catches everything in regular games. This guy catches everything in preseason. And for whatever reason, he gets the bottom of the barrel. Like, it's the really cool 6.5. Get it? It's the really cool chick that's a 6.5.
Right.
You're not going to take her to dinner all the time. You're just going to bang her out.
It's so reliable.
Which is a shame because she's the coolest one out there. Hold on. Ed Wakely, like Avant. Christ knew what would happen on first or second down, but he was catching that ball on first. Thank you.
Yeah, in Avant we trust.
Yeah, seriously. So, Quez Watkins. But here we go. And this is funny because I don't believe that most people would delve far enough into this particular Eagles psyche to say the other player, wide receiver, that needs to step up this year is, in fact, Devontae Smith. All right. 33 catches, 37, whatever it was last year, 30-some receptions. Not enough, bro. Not enough, especially after the first week in Atlanta. We were expecting big things.
Devontae Smith had 64 catches.
Devontae did not have 64.
Yeah, 64 catches, 916 yards, 5 touchdowns. Devontae Smith.
Look at him double checking on you.
I am.
I don't blame him.
I'm going to go over there and come back with a better attitude.
Apples!
2 + 2 = carrot. Oh, I remember this. I'm sorry. This was like midway through the season that we pulled that stat. Sorry.
This fucking picture, man, I swear.
Adam, we need to come up with like 5 more.
Oh, don't worry. I'll work on it.
Excellent. So Devontae still needs to be better. Moving on.
Read that one, Q.
Hold on. Write that down. Minute 40, 1 hour 42. Because that one was fun. All right. I think we can all agree on this one, though. Zech McPherson. All right. Because we are only one injury away from being back to square one where we were in the cornerback situation.
Yeah. And this guy's going to have to, I mean, look, guys are going to get dinged up, right? Even if they're still in the starting lineup, they're going to be limited. You're talking about, yeah, dude. He's going to have to play a decent role here.
David Caliphate, I mean, you have to think that Devontae is going to get freed up. I mean,
A.J. Brown's going to draw the number 1 corner.
Of course. And barring injury, all right, most teams do not have the 1 and 1A cornerbacks that we have. And hold on a second. God, it's been since Sheldon Brown and Lito Shepherd that we've been able to say that.
Oh, Lito.
All right. We have not had the 1 and 1A cornerbacks like we do this year. And I hope they figure out a way to keep Slay and Bradbury together after this year because, just give me 2 more years of a run with and improving Jalen Hurts every year and one more or less than scat back fucking running back, and we're good to go. All right. We're down.
I mean,
Hold on a
relationships.
second. It's the first time I can publicly say it, not get in trouble. I'm down with Brown. All right. We've got 4 years of this shit. All right. We're good to go.
If
Please
these
keep them together.
if these relationships and bonds can be formed where they trust each other, this could be completely unstoppable. But this team is too new.
They have to gel.
Right.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. They've got to gel.
But rumors started flying again a few days ago. Jesse Bates still in the mix. Still in the mix for Diaz. How do you feel about it? Go Sixers! Go Sixers! All right. But currently with what we have, Zech McPherson needs to step up. And he is the only cornerback that has a bit of pedigree behind these two at this point. I mean, what does the depth chart even say on this?
So if you go to he's slated, he's behind Slay on the left corner.
Who's behind Bradbury now?
They've got Avonte Maddox listed there, but we know he's going to play the slot.
Who is behind Avonte Maddox on that side?
Josiah Scott.
Right. Who the fuck is that?
Right. It gets to that. Once you get past Maddox and McPherson, I mean, you're talking about, was it Andre fucking...
That's it.
Fucking
You have 4 cornerbacks right now playing 3 positions.
Yeah, it's somebody else is going to.
And one of them has not proven themselves, and that's where we have to be. That is the concern. That is the X factor. You got 3 X factors here. You've got Kenny Gainwell, Quez Watkins, a.k.a. Greg Ward, hopefully, and Zech McPherson. Those are the 3 guys that have to step up this year. Now, keeping in mind, they're rookie. Well, they're not rookies, but they're young players. All right. And if we see one of those 3 come into their own, I'm happy with that.
Can I throw an honorable mention in here?
Absolutely.
Zach Pascal.
What do you really expect from him?
That's the problem. Look, it's all year long. It's 17-game season now. People are going to get dinged up. When Brown has to sit for a little bit because he's not 100%. When Devontae's got to sit for a little bit for the same reason. A veteran like Pascal, somebody who's been in the league for a few years, is going to have to come in and get you some goddamn catches.
Fair enough.
And if we don't see that, it's a problem for the depth chart and the wide receiver. You go too far down and bitch pants ends up in there.
But you know. Sorry, Sam.
No, that was funny.
Do you know who would take care of all of it? Greg Ward.
Greg Ward, I know. I love Greg Ward, dude. I really do. I want to see more. Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it.
Everybody loves Greg Ward except the team.
I don't get it.
Maybe he's a dick.
Maybe he's a dick.
I don't know.
I mean, last season, 7 catches, 95 yards, 3 touchdowns. This is his whole year. What the actual fuck?
Pull that back again. Say it again.
11 targets, 7 catches, 95 yards, 3 touchdowns. Right. What's that? 40-something% of his catches are fucking
Reminds
touchdowns?
me of Buddy Ryan. Oh, all Chris Carter does is catch touchdown passes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem number 1, don't put Buddy in front of the mic to answer those questions.
Lou, I'm not afraid. Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, look, the one with the biggest target on his back, the one that's really got to show the most, is Jalen Hurts. Right? I mean, it's Hurts. He's got to. Now, these other guys have to step up as well. But Jalen's going to make or break the season.
I gotta be honest with you. All right. We've discussed this numerous times on the show.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've said this. I'm not worried about Jalen. I'm not. I am saying that's our biggest concern. But I am admitting right now fully that I'm not worried about Jalen Hurts. I believe he is going to progress, and he's going to progress well. I have full faith and confidence in the kid. I think his offseason regime has been nothing short of dedicated.
Yep, that's been my defense of him too. He works hard. He's smart.
Works hard, smart. He's a learner. He's
Yep.
a student of the game. He came in slimmer. He's about 10 pounds down. All right. He now has the quarterback body. He was a little thick. He had a little bit of that college baby fat on.
Agreed.
The guy is hold on. Dedicated is not the word. Committed is the word. Sam.
He's been working all summer.
Yes.
Like he didn't stop working.
Doesn't stop.
Nope.
And-
And some
and
of that
that-
was with Brady, wasn't it? Didn't he work out with Tom Brady for a
Yo,
while?
please stop.
No, I'm not
saying
kidding.
that
It's
name.
true.
Sam's fucking man. We got it.
Okay. But I mean,
What I'm saying is, Sam, no harm can come from that.
right. And he's been working his ass off all summer. He did not stop. So if we don't see that, then that's a whole different problem. But I'm thinking we're definitely going to see it. We're going to be able to see that progression. We're going to see what he did.
I don't think he can be any worse.
No,
No, he's not
And
going
when
to.
I say that, that's usually an expression in a negative fashion. I thought he was decent last year. He did what was asked of him within the scope of his abilities.
And he got better.
And he got better as the season progressed. And I
Right.
think he's going to continue to get better as he did in college. And there is nothing, there's nothing about this kid's career other than Nick Saban taking it for a ride that suggests this kid is not adaptable, a learner, a progressive quarterback, and will get better every single game. I believe that. I believe he will. I don't want to say he's going to be great, but I think he's going to be pretty fucking good, man.
The only
I
thing
believe he's going to be pretty good if he worked on his vision. All right, my biggest it's not even the arm strength. All right, we're not
because you can combat that.
We're
with
not talking about
accuracy.
the Chad Pennington arm strength here and being a knock on him. Okay, we're talking about his vision.
Yeah.
The fact is, he missed a lot of open receivers during games, at least 5 or 6, because he didn't see it. So if he has been able to work on that, and part of that we have to remember and account for is the speed of the game between college and pro.
Yep.
The most difficult part for any quarterback or player in any way is to evolve to the next level is getting used to the speed of the NFL game.
It's faster. The windows are smaller. You just
So I guarantee we're not the only ones that said, "Hey, Jalen, you got to work on your vision."
Of course, I think he recognized it his damn self.
So somebody went in there and said, "Bro, we're going to do this." Ed Wakely, his vision. Can you teach that? Yes.
I don't know that you
I
can
think
teach
can
it, but I think you
everything
can.
to anybody that's teachable.
Wait a second, Adam. Go ahead. I
I don't know that you can. I don't know that you can flat teach that to someone. You can show someone where they're missing it, but I think what in the fuck?
I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of
Right.
that.
I think you.
No, I want to know the dating site. Let's go.
I think you can help someone understand where they're missing it and show them where they're doing it wrong, and that person.
You know where
has
he
to then
missed
take-
most of it? In the middle of the field.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Which
and he
is
got ripped. He got
crazy.
ripped a lot for that playoff game, but that wasn't fair to rip him for that. He took a lot of
He
shit
was
for
getting-
it.
he was
The
getting
whole
shelled.
Let's not
Yeah,
just
go
that
ahead.
the whole roster wasn't ready for that game.
Nah.
There was a couple times last season that it seemed to me like looked like he was a little bit afraid to get hit. And that's what led to throwing it to places that he was comfortable throwing and not looking at the whole field. So I'm hoping now he's going to be a little bit more comfortable with getting hit. Or at least not as scared.
I don't know anybody that's comfortable with getting hit.
Right.
I
I think
I agree with you, Sam. You got to take enough licks to get used to it.
Right. And he seemed a little afraid, like, oh, here he comes, someone's coming, and then get rid of the ball quick. And that's
Well,
when we saw
Now think about this for a hot second. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here by hour 2, and we're at 1:54 right now. All right. Nobody expected us, that team, our team, this team, to make it to the playoffs last year.
None.
And you drew the Bucks,
right?
Defending Super Bowl champions. Man, I guarantee the psyche between that game and now is entirely fucking different. All right. So much pressure on that kid. Hold on. If you're Jalen Hurts and some of the pressure doesn't come off of you based on the defense they just put put together for this season, I mean, then you're a lost cause.
Exactly.
This guy should be salivating.
He should, because he knows he's going to get the ball more, and it should
Get
it
the
should
ball
be
more,
exciting.
but it also doesn't rest on
solely
his
on his
shoulders.
shoulders. Yep. I think the other thing is, and Q, you mentioned it before, as far as the whole Saban thing and what he did to him in college. I've talked about that before here on my show, and I think with you guys on like the pregame show when we were in Denver. This I take that as a positive for him being on our roster. He's the type of kid, he had to eat his humble pie before he got to the NFL. And that has created a chip on his shoulder, and you can flat see it. You can absolutely see something Carson Wentz never had to
And
deal
he's not
with.
afraid to work hard. I agree
Exactly.
with you, Adam. I
Yep.
agree with you.
Yep, I think it's a good
Carson Wentz is not a proper cunt.
thing. He's
just a cunt.
He's just a thunder cunt.
Yeah. Thunder cunts. Ho!
Right.
No, it's assemble.
So, yeah, let's call it a day. I didn't get to the House of Dragon stuff.
That's
We'll-
okay.
We'll,
It
do that
would've
on
been-
Tuesday of next week.
See you
And-
next Tuesday.
Yeah, well, good stuff. You guys, appreciate you being. Everybody in the room, appreciate you guys. Diaz, what do you have to say?
Oh, go Sixers! Yeah.
Adam, swear to God, when Sam decides to use the video she has.
Oh my God, I'll send it to you soon.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I can send it to Adam.
You send it to no one.
Oh,
You
God.
keep that in your back pocket until you are ready to use it. And then
Okay.
it becomes public property.
There's 2 videos. There's 2
You're
videos.
right. There's 2. Anyway, you guys are great. Ed, Lou, David, appreciate you being here. Keenan, Brian, Russ, Jay, whoever else I can't fucking see right now. Oh, good. You guys. The Unhappy Gilmore Show tomorrow at 6 p.m. right here on the Green Legion YouTube channel. Green Legion Radio's pre-taping of their Saturday show Thursday at 6 p.m. Once again, here on the YouTube channel. On behalf of myself, Super Sam Brady, and the Unhappy Gilmore, appreciate you guys joining me as always. Guys, training camp started. A week from now, we're going to have a lot of shit to talk about. A lot of shit. Gallows and Knob.
Always.
Hurts is good. Hurts so good. That's
Hurts so good.
Oh, that's got to be the theme song for him. Hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. But we're not going out with that. We're going out with a little Luda. Everybody, the Right on Cue Show, powered by Green Legion Radio and part of the Fox Sports Radio family here in Philadelphia. We will see you next week.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. I've been thinking of busting you upside the motherfucking forehead. And if your friends jump in, they'll be more dead, causing confusion, disturbing the peace. Since not an illusion, we running the streets. So bye-bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a bumper on your ass? No, nigga. I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober. And you about to get ran the fuck over. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Bitch, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Bitch, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Here I come, here I go. Uh-oh, don't jump, bitch, move. You see them headlights, you hear that fucking crowd. Stop that goddamn show, I'm coming through. Hit the stage, knock the curtains down. I fuck the crowd up, that's what I do. Young and successful, sex simple. Now bitches want me to fuck them. True, true. Hold up, wait, I'm shorty. Oh, was I? Get my dick sucked. What are you doing? Beside minding my fucking business. Trying to get my baby child support soon. Give me that fucking thing, that rental back. Who bought these fucking TVs in the jury, bitch? Tell me that. No, I ain't bitter, I don't give a fuck. But I'ma take it like this, bitch. You better not walking from my tour bus. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
You know I'm on the right track. Beef got the right Mac. Hit the trunk, grab the pump, pump. I'll be right back. We buying bars out, showing stars out. We heard his hoes out, so we brought the cars out. Tick, grab the pills, cause we popping tonight. Beat the shit out of security for stopping the fight. I got a fifth of that Remy. Fuck the Belgian and Chris. I'm selling shit up in the club like I work in that bitch. Fuck the dress code. In street clothes, we all street niggas. We on the dance floor, throwing bowls, beating up niggas. I'm from the deck, try to disrespect DTP and watch the bottle start flying from the VIP. Fuck this rap shit. We clap, bitch. You and your body. Grab your phone, start a fight, dog. Ruin the party. So move, bitch. Get out the way, ho. All you faggot motherfuckers ain't grateful to 2-0. So
move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Wow, gosh, you're making me feel more important than a dwarf among midgets.
Hey, can you reach the Crispix? Yes, I can.
Appreciate you guys being with us. See you next week.